from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know they're hoping for a turnaround from Asdrubal Cabrera in the near future. He's hitting under 250 versus left-handed pitching all season long, so that's a definite issue for him these days. Some guys just don't see the ball well from certain arm slots, and that appears to be the case for him right now. Something he really needs to work on.
Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. Lifetime versus David Price. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the first pitch here from Price. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Forsythe, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
3-2.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
That is third. The work out. Elder Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Line toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Jesse Chavez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Now the 2-0. Fires the zone, strike 1. The 2-1. Bouncer up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone just 2 for 13. Runners on the move for second. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Biro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Fouled away. Nunez stands at first with one out. Three balls and two strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, the base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D'Lo. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Here's Mookie Betts. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Bogaerts is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Benintendi.
Pulled toward right center field. To Shields. There as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Batting 7. The first baseman. Here.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
and it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Nope,
and he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Four runs here in this half inning. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 Boston. Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Pence. Lifetime versus David Price. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 the count. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fastball well outside. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Benintendi in pursuit. Great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brothers take a seat.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He'll take a look at ball 1. Bandy, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He sets the lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
And after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging it back pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bradley stands at second with no outs. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gallo is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight to strike zone.
The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
First here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's set, and the pitch seared down the first baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers nothing. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The fastball is swung on and missed.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even
more. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count 2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way. And it's grounded foul. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
That's popped up. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. In now, Mookie Betts as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 0-1 on its way. Chopper foul. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Bogaerts.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
純ボールさん、こんばんはです。
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
I wonder if that homer rattled them a little bit.
ついに木曜日発売ですね、あれが。
2-0 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Lazar is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
おお、もう
Fastball
BL
taken,
版
but
予
gets
約
the
して
zone
るん
for
で
a
すね。
strike.
す
You
ご
know,
いで
Matty,
す
when I
ね。
first broke
僕は
into the league, you
も
wouldn't
う
see
近
that
所の
high
上司
heater
で買いま
first
す。
pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that single.
今回応援歌がまた発売になりますよね。
Not the case with the high fastball.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
あれでもチームによったら全然応援歌の数が多いとこと少ないとこ結構激しいですよね。
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gallo giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the
阪
run
神
to
がなんか
end
1
the
曲
inning.
しかないと
Red
か
Sox
書い
go
てまし
down
たけど。
1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
やってましたよね、昨日。
So next to
で
the
も
plate
た
for
またま
Texas,
最新の順位表を見たんですけ
0-for-1
ど、
thus far.
横浜が2位になってましたよ。いつの間にか。
First pitch coming. Here
借
it is.
金は借金なんですけど、
And he fouls this one off.
巨人がでも独走状態ですね、今ね。
And he'll try to pull back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Pitch on the way. Struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Elvis Andrews. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Fastball got him as
妙
when
に
he
ちょっ
threw it.
と
It's
タイミ
1
ング
and
が合
1.
ってないですね。
1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
僕はもう横浜とロッテでペナントをやっていきますね。もちろん応援歌も全部買いますよ。
Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. Price starts him with a
しかも
strike.
応
It's
援歌がなんかグラバンもあるらしい
0-for-1
です
here in this
ね、あ
one.
れ。結構種類多かったですよ、見たら。
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ah,
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Gallo starts the day as the second leading vote getter among left fielders in All-Star balloting, so we may see him in the Midsummer Classic this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Steve Pearce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Here.
Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball
こ
taken
の
for
回
strike
は
one.
なんとかね、ゼロで行ってほしいんですけど、毎回失点してるのがやばいですね。
Hit hard on the ground to second.
うわ、やばいやばい、
Oh,
また
he
落として
can't
る。
come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
かなりリアルに作り込んでるみたいですもんね。
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He scored a run
解
after
説
throwing
陣
a
も
double in his
豪
first
華メ
at
ンバー
bat.
ですもん
Yeah,
ね。
give me a repeat performance of that last double.
さ
With
す
a man
がに
on
これ
first
ちょっ
right
と
now,
やば
let
いで
him
す
run,
ね。
get you a ribby.
変えましょうかね、もう。早いんですけど。かなりちょっとね、疲労が溜まってきて、回復が間に合わない状態なんですよ。
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's
まあ
going to be
怒
all for
涛
his
の
starter here
20
tonight.
連戦やってる最中なんです
So
け
a
どね。
less than stellar performance here
休
tonight
みが
as he
間
makes
に
the
ない
early
か
exit
ら、
and forces that bullpen into
疲れが
action
もう
much
溜まりまくっ
earlier
て
than
るんですよ。
anticipated. Matt Bush answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Matt Bush.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Five runs, 7 hits, 1 error on the Boston line score. This is
う
line to
わ
left.
ーっ
And that's
と、
in
ワ
there.
ンバン
Base
して
hit.
る。
You don't get too many pitchers a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up
さ
right
すが
there.
によう
He's
打ち
just
ます
lucky
ね、
he's
レ
not
ッド
getting
ソック
another ball from the umpire.
White hard.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
これは、
Andres to his left. He's
ああ、
there.
上がり
The
すぎ。
second for 1.
なんかトスが今一つでしたね、あれ。
He definitely rushed himself on that.
上に上げすぎでしたね、あれ。
And he threw it away. They got the
こんなに上に上げた
and
ら
the runner didn't
時間
advance,
か
so
かってもっ
it'll
て、
just be scored a
せっ
fielder's
かくのダブ
choice.
ルプレーが。これはまたちょっと流れが悪なりますね。
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
また2安打してるんですか。
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ground
よ
ball
っ
to
しゃ、
third.
間に合うか。
To second for 1.
またもたつい
Back
て
to
る。
first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate
さ
throw.
っきから何をやってるんですか、セカンド。
Looked like that might be an
全然ダブルプレーが取れてないんです
but
けど。
that was some great hustle to beat the throw at
これ
first.
は普通にダブルプレーいってほしいんですけ
More
どね。
importantly, he gets an RBI
なんで
because
投げるんがこんなに遅いんですかね。もしかして守備間違ってますかね。やけになんか、さっさっさと投げれないですよね。一体どうなってんすか、今の。わかりました。なんかおかしいな思ったら、セカンドのキャッチャーが守ってるじゃないですか。 ことは、これ変えとかんとこのままじゃ守備がろくにできないですね。なんかおかしいなと思ったら、キャッチャーがセカンドやってるじゃないですか。道理でなんか投げ方がおかしいなと思ったんですけど。もうちょっと強制的に変えましょうか。他は大丈夫ですよね。なんかおかしいなと思ったら、まさかの、多分なんかオートでメンバー変わっとったみたいやから、よりによってキャッチャーがセカンドって。よし、じゃあこれで変えましょう。これじゃあ守れないですね。ダブルプレーが取れないですからね。せっかくのさっきももう普通にダブルプレーで終わってたのに終われないっていう。
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He hit a sac fly
しかもま
earlier.
た6点目取られてますしね。
There's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
To 1-2 now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gallo retreats for the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox are out in front, 6-0.
なかなかヒットが打たれへんからね。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off the
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 3. The liner. The fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Chased after that one.
微妙に外れて
What
ま
a
したね。
well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
でも打ちたい気持ちが強すぎるとボール球に手を出すんですよね。これもボール球ですね。1個外れてますもんね。うわー、取られる。アウトしてる。よしよしよし。
He'll get in there safely.
You know, they say pitching is about
こ
location,
れは儲
location,
かりました
location.
ね。
First 2 pitches into that at bat really good. Mark, the third one, not so much.
You know,
まあ
that's
でも
where the
もと
game
も
changed,
と
Dan. You used
足
to
速
see
いから
0-2 and guys would almost throw
間
one
に
to
合い
the
ます。
backstop, waste a pitch, bounce something. Not the case in today's game. Guys are going right after you, but he definitely missed his spot right there.
In now, Jet Bandy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Price ready with the 0-1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a
こ
lot
れ
of
は
the
また
pitchers
絶
wanted
妙
to
な
work
とこ
east
です
to
ね。
west. Now with such an uptick in
ボールっ
velocity,
ぽくも見え
these
ながら
guys are
ストライ
working
クっ
north
ぽくもあ
south.
るという。
That's just a great elevated
これはボー
fastball
ルでしたね。
with serious velocity.
And
あ
another
あ、完
foul
全なボー
ball.
ルだ。あれがまた手が出るっていうのが
The
ね。
Shields gets his lead at first, nobody out.
これまた微妙なとこ
Keep
ろ。
battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
今
Neither
のも
guy
ボール
willing
球
to
です
give
ね。
in, and the at-bat will continue.
完全に外れてるんですけど、バットが止まらないですね。
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
お
Into
っ
the
と、
dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Soft liner to the left side. He's high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
軽く取られましたね。
Here's Rognadodor now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
ボール球を振らんように
Lifetime
する
versus
と
David Price.
だいぶボール
He's
球振
gone
って
2
ますも
for
ん
8.
ね。
Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Odor bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 2-0 is swung and missed in that strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
That's ball.
Tough pitch.
これはボール。
Not going his way on the mound
これ
right
前
now.
やったフォアボール
3-1.
ですね、これ。
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
ああ、ボール球
And
か
this
か
will
っ
be
た。
fouled away.
なかなかね、これもほんまに絶妙な低さですよ。
The 3-2 now from Price.
あかん。
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
あれをね、振らずに我慢できるようになったら違うんですけどね。なかなか厄介ですね。
He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1 home. Fouled away.
まあ、なんとかセカンドは普通に守れる人になったから、守備は大丈夫と思うんで、あと、ピッチャーさえ抑えてくれたら。よしよし。まずは先頭バッター。シャベスさんがもう打たれまくったからね。
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him.
鼻から飲んでみたいな。
He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage.
もともとシャベスさんも中継ぎの人やから、先発不足で今、強制的に先発やってるんですけどね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mazzara sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
入ってないかい。
Bases are empty
入
with
っ
2
てる
men
と
out.
思うんですけど。
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like you did right there, it sends it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-0.
なんとか1点でも取らんと。
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
でもこのピッチャー低めを投げてきますよ
Wind up
ね。
and the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
今のもストライクって言われてもおかしくないですね。
Ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
ボール球を誘ってきますね。
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. Not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
久しぶりのヒットですね。
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Logan.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
6回で80
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And trying to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off.
完全に外れてますね。
Cabrera on at first. Nobody out.
おー、低い。入ってるんですよね。
The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground.
わー、最悪の。
There's one on the Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
あ、はーい、了解です。
Made him
最
throw a
悪の
lot
ダ
of
ブル
pitches
プレーで
in
す。
that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the
見
shortstop,
事に
Elvis Andrews.
ランナーなくなりました。
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Hunter.
Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 25. Pierce.
Now in the box, Steve Pierce. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Forsythe has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So stepping in, Joey Gallo.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Price ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Swihart has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino. The shield.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That misses, 2-0.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
This is in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Jet Bandy.
Standing in, Jet Bandy, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rangers lead 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The catcher, Blake Whiteheart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Misses. Ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Andres takes it in, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there. 1-0. Liner toward right center. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets hit with 2 outs as well.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Sean Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sean Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Oh, 1-1. Taken, strike 2. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Striding in, Rougned Odor. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in and looking for more as Dribble Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Pedroia is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Tyler Thornburg will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Logan Forsythe will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ronald Guzman will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there at the letters 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. shot toward right center. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets two bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Throw won't get him. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
And a look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus.
I got 3-1.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter Pence.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Guzman on third with 2 out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Thornburg rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Three and 2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder,
Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Ready with the 0-2. Too high. 1 and 2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fouled away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves forward. Delino DeShields would be next. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 1. Ronald Guzman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 11.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
Now the pitch.
Mookie.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. The batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Nobody out, runner on first. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 0-2 delivery. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, you know what? good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. So to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stepping in now, Steve Pierce. So watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Odor on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-1. Heath Hembree comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Digging in, Delino DeShields for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
The 0-1 delivery. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Hembree, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-1 home. Fastball down below the knees. Hit high and deep to right center. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting, second baseman,
Into the box now, Rougned Odor. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first and the Red Sox claim the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Boston Red Sox put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. David Price earns win number 7 on the season. Jesse Chavez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 7-2. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Jesse Chavez. Just his 2nd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.